Hello and welcome. I'm Bio, and today we're looking at another deception game. This time around it is Trapt, also known as Kagero 2 Dark Illusion. So technically this is a sequel to the Kagero game. It's developed by Paon Corporation, published by Tecmo, and released in June 2005 for the West. So I don't know what this game's going to be like in terms of how different, because you got to think of the release window. It's been a while. It's been a little bit of a while. Maybe not as big and as much of a while as between Trapt and Deception 4, but still a fair while. So I'm going to press start on that because it very likely could be the intro of the game. So yeah. So this game was requested by well, it wasn't really requested by BioPhoenix. He mainly wanted me to look at the PlayStation 1 Deception games. But again, I thought, why not? Let's go the full route and do Trapt and Deception 4, The Nightmare Princess. So, yeah, we're having a look at them as well. So, let's dive into Trapt. If there is going to be any kind of Deception game I'm going to play properly, it would probably be Trapt. But we'll have to see. Deception 4, yes, I would. But it was more of it would have to come out to PC for me to even consider it. Whereas with Trapt, I can just play it on the emulator. I do play a few games on the PlayStation 2 emulator. Because, survival mode. Take on a succession of enemies. Also, we can actually just do the survival mode. I'm not going to do it. We'll give the story mode a go this time around. So, yeah, I figured that would be the intro to the story. Right. The main reason I don't mind is because when you look at the graphics here, look how nice they look. Textures obviously aren't particularly great, but again, I like how sharp you can make. Look at this. Look at how nice this looks. We got voice acting? We do, but only in Japanese. That's interesting. Didn't normally get that. Is something you don't normally see, not especially for PlayStation 2 in the West. Having the game be in Japanese with English subtitles is not something you normally get. At least back then you didn't. No chance. Oh, a little bit of a graphical issue, graphical glitch there. Should change back.
アリシア、あなたは親に挨拶もできないの？姫様、どうか。私の母はここに眠る人、ただ一人です。ほう、私を母と認めぬと。そのような振る舞い、許すわけにはいきませぬ。
Okay then. Oh, it's like... Oh, so we're having a similar route? So it's the same story as the very first Deception, in a way, just skewed a little bit. You telling me those guards didn't see that? No, in all fairness, they're probably in on it. Let's be honest. So yeah, it's similar. It's a similar one.
お前はアリシア様の次女の。あ、これはアリシア様。どうなさいました、アリシア様。顔色がすぐ。
See, this is where Alira should go. The queen just attacked the king.
実は国王陛下が何者かに殺害されました。
By the queen. Just if you see, for me,
姫様の目の前で。それなのにカタリーナ様はアリシア様に国王殺しの疑いをおかけになられ拘束しようと。
バカな。カタリーナ様は一体。俺カタリーナめ好きにはさせるぞ。グレインズ将軍、アリシア様、ここは我々にお任せください。次女よ、ひとまずここで姫様を安全な場所へお連れするのだ。はい。頼むぞ。
interesting.
あの姫様が父王を殺すなんて信じられない。
That's because it didn't happen.
魔人の烙印があったらしい。魔人に身を捧げたものだ。王女と思うな。
They're just hiding in a bush.
ああ、追っ手が。姫様、この先に王家ゆかりの館がございます。そこならばレイチェルがおとりになりますので、その隙に館へ。何を言うの。私はこんな時にしかお役に立てません。姫様、どうぞご無事で。
いたぞ。逃がすな。おい。
レイチェル。
One thing I will say, it's a very interesting outfit for a princess to be wearing, don't you think? Right, so yeah, we're starting mission 1. So yeah, it's not the same story as Deception 1, but it's similar. Has similar elements. So let's see what traps we have. We have the so we have the Mega Rock, the Wash Pan, and the Pendulum. We have the Push Wall, the Magnet Wall, and Arrow Slit, and we have the Spring Floor, Bear Trap, and Blast Bomb. Ooh. We've got some good traps to start off with then. Okay. I won't make any traps. You can save. Because like I said, if there is going to be any Deception game I play, it's going to be this one. So I will actually save. Alright, so mission start. Chapter 1, Unraveled. Obviously I haven't been doing my voices this time around. And like I said, you can see there's a little bit of graphical glitching here and there. Actually, I think I might know what that is. I'll tell you what I'll do. I think it's because I'm doing preload textures. Or maybe not. Her glove now has lines on it, of course. Oh, it's the. Oh, it's been that long that the castle is now regarded to be kind of basically abandoned. No one knows it's there. Here it is. There it is, boys. There's the castle. I like how it's called a castle. It's very clearly just looks like a mansion, but it's always referred to as a castle. It makes me laugh. We are. Oh, looks nice and sharp, doesn't it? We shouldn't have any issues with texturing now. It's only outside that way. Okay. Gonna take down the guards.
なんか嫌な感じのところだな。ラルフの兄貴、先に行っちまうぜ。
Actually, it's called Ralph Anarchy, so could be brothers, or it could be just his respected brother. All right.
にえ
アリシア姫、嘘ですよね。姫様のような清らかなお方に魔人の烙印など。姫様、その腕はまさか。とにかく王宮へ、カタリーナ様のもとへ戻りましょう。
Okay. Allura has been accused of murdering her father, the king, while standing in front of her mother's grave by the current Queen Catalina. Again, that in itself should be a red flag. Like, why would she kill the king in front of her mother's grave? That's real horrid. Following the advice of her maid Rachel, Allura escapes from the palace and finds herself heading toward the hereditary manor of the royal family by herself. Even actually, they call it a manor. You can call it a... Oh. Be able to see it. The symbols of power to light the traps, capture souls. Crap, I'm in a path. Sure. Don't let life ends in. Sacrifice his soul. I think that killed him. I wanted to marry you. You're just an infantry. You're literally just... Oh, okay. Oh, I know. That must be the wife you want. And there we go. He's dead. Goodbye. Be killed. But again, the same camera angle. I want to point out, the same camera angle. We didn't get really a chance to move around in that mission, so in the next mission, we'll move around a bit more.
あなたは誰？
化け物め、覚悟しやがれ。アランの仇だ。
Oh no, Ralph is attacking us. Not Chief Wiggum's son. No! Run away! Maybe I could change it to English. Maybe there is an English voice option. Oh, it's Japanese. Run around town. Right, so we have to set some traps. The rock. Oh yes, yes, the mega rock is. Get wrecked? I think that's a goodbye. What should I have done? Goodbye. Don't come back. So already, because we can move the camera around, we don't have that issue. So they fixed the camera kind of in this game. Because now, obviously, because it's a PS2 game, you have full motion of the camera, which helps.
どうして私が？死よ。魔人の烙印を持つ者が現れ、国王オラフ2世を殺害しました。
感じぬかまいてよ。閉ざされた門が解放されつつあるの。
はい。 そこより流れ出す深淵なる狂気。
Yeah, I'll see if I can change the voice option. Maybe there isn't the option for it, but I find it very surprising that we have the option for Japanese voices.
混沌と悲憤はより魔人の力を増大させる。そうなってからでは遅いのだ。守らねばならぬ。繰り返してはならぬのだ。これはあの忌まわしき戦いで生き残った最後の人間の務め。
There we go, mission 1 clear. Play the story from another angle. Oh, you what? You mean play the story from another angle? Right, I think I am going to stop here, though. I know I haven't played as much of this game. Right, I get it. But actually, I do kind of like this, and I'll be maybe a bit more interested in giving it a proper go. So let's go back to the main menu a minute. Let's see if there is an option for changing the voice settings. Got game settings maybe. Sound mode is stereo. Trap hit camera is on. BMG. Okay, no. So Japanese voice is the only option, which is very strange for a game of its time. So never mind. But yeah, I much more enjoyed this one. You know, I like the Japanese voice acting. Now I can actually control the camera and see what I'm doing. You know, I still will stand by that a bit more of a zoomed out camera would help the experience. And again, bird's eye view would help out even more. But it is what it is. You know, when I say bird's eye view in the previous video, when I was looking at Deception 3, I was saying like, so take the current room that you're in, which was like the main hall, wasn't it, of the manor or the castle. I mean, you basically look down. Let's say like you look down into the room like a security camera would look down into the. It's placed in one of the corners of the room, and it's looking down into the room, and it can see the entire room in its scope from that little corner. That's what I'm talking about in terms of a camera, but it wouldn't actually be in the room, the camera. It would be slightly outside of the room, kind of clipped into the wall. And you'd be able to see. None of the other rooms would be visible. You'll just see the doors. But as soon as you enter into like a hallway or into another room to go into another room or whatever, the camera perspective would change to fit obviously that room. I just think it would be better overall. But there we go. That was Trapt. You know, probably my favorite I've played thus far. So I will have a look at Deception 4, The Nightmare Princess. I do believe it works in RPCS 3. So yeah, I've been Bio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.